Well, next tonight we have a story about Steve Arnold. If the name sounds familiar, he was a familiar face for sales and marketing at the Caller-Times for more than 2 decades. But these days he is no longer in the newspaper game. He and his wife Jenny now run an estate and auction business. They call their business Corpus Christi Mercantile. It's located in this old warehouse down near the port, and there's plenty of room to indulge in the passion they share.
This is something my wife and I have loved for years. I mean, we've never missed a garage sale, I don't think, in Corpus Christi. An estate sale, buying antiques, we're always looking. So it was a natural fun. A few years ago, we decided to go get our appraiser's license for antiques and personal property. And then as soon as I left the newspaper, I got my auctioneer's license, and then this business was born.
They hold weekly estate sales and auctions. They also take property on consignment. Now, the merchandise changes on a constant basis, and what they have on hand any given day is pretty amazing.
Well, these are some items we just took in from a ranch in Agua Dulce. Items that we'll be selling soon. A lot of these items are more than 100 years old. Some of the glass collections, some of the deer mounts and all are very unique. These are actually Grapette sodas in their original case. These were actually bottled here in Corpus Christi, Texas. And here's a 1920s roll top desk. This actually came out of Colorado, was a local doctor, but a very unique piece. You just don't see them like this in solid wood anymore.
Some items are a bit more contemporary.
Yeah, these are some of the old things like records. Here's a Sun Records, Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire. And the Swan, the Beatles, before it was come to the United States, Swan Records, She Loves You, their first 45 single release.
But it's all the things that come from the old ranches here in South Texas that are truly fascinating.
This is a wood carved of the Last Supper that a ranch hand had done out on a ranch. That's a very unique piece. Still has the bark on the wood.
And Mr. Arnold's office is also full of old collectible books and bookcases.
You know, we have unique pieces. That bookshelf actually was from the Nueces Hotel in Corpus Christi. Was an old linen closet converted into a bookshelf. This is the Poetical Works of John Milton from 1797, which is a very unique book, more than 220 years old.
While Steve is out combing the countryside, Jenny Arnold has set up an antique shop filled with all the things that she finds intriguing.
This is from the 1940s, an old dresser, has a lot of character to it. I love anything with small drawers, anything that has a place for a key. That's something that interests me. Art as well, I like vintage art.
She also loves old pieces of jewelry and china collections and all the stories that come with them.
It's fun when people bring pieces to us and they love to share that story with us. They like to tell us this was my mother's or my grandmother's.
Now, the Arnolds have come across items that are worth tens of thousands of dollars, and while they say this is a business, they also say what it really boils down to is the thrill of the hunt.
Finding something is the fun part of it. Making money of it is the hard part about it. You know, that's always a challenge. Still trying to figure that one out.